Hey y'all. Hey. Um, I'm not even gonna ask how you guys are doing. Because for the most part, everybody's probably, well, I shouldn't say everybody, but a lot of us are probably not doing okay today. Or whatever. Today, if you guys is the day after election day. Today is November 6th. And of course, myself, along with the rest of the world, um, you know, got up today to the devastating news. Devastating for some of us. And I just wanted to talk a little bit about it. I'm not even gonna get on here and hold you guys and act like I am surprised, act like I didn't know this was going to happen. I'm not gonna act like I'm so just like shocked by it all because I'm not. I'm not shocked, not one single bit. Um, this is America. This is America. This has always been America. So I'm not at all surprised in any way, shape, or form. But I do want to talk a little bit about it because, um, in my opinion, as with any voting year, it is very important. It's a very important time of the year. However, um, everybody are going to have their own views, their own thoughts, their own opinions. Everybody's going to exercise their rights in the way that they feel free to do. Um, and I also feel like being that it should be a no judgment, no judgment zone or anything like that because um, we're all entitled to feel the way we feel. We're all entitled to make, think for ourselves and make decisions for ourselves, right? And I don't feel like anybody should be bashed for it or judged for it or blamed for anything, that they have had zero control over, right? And I'm obviously talking about the voting process. Um, I'll just say I already knew from jump that that man was going to be reelected. I knew in 2016 when some people close to me were like, oh, no way he's going to win. There's no way they will let somebody like him in office. I knew then, I was right then. And it was the same thing now. Oh, it's no way. It's no way they would let him. He has 34 felonies. He's a criminal. He's this, he's that. There's no way. After all the garbage he's been talking on his at his rallies about his opponents and others, and the fun he was making of a lot of people, and just basically turning it into one big shit show, one big comedy show. People swore up and down, there's no way that he would be reelected. And here was me. He's going to win. He's going to win again because America is built off of ignorance and division. Okay. So, with that being said, there was no doubt in my mind that they were not going to allow this person to sit back in the White House and act as a president. So, no, I'm not shocked. I'm not surprised. Am I disappointed? Yes. Do I blame anybody other than the people who? I don't blame anybody because, like I say, you vote for who you vote for. If you choose not to vote, that's your right too. Okay. And so I don't blame anybody. But at the end of the day, I feel like those who actually voted for him, y'all get what y'all get, right? Those who actually didn't vote at all, okay, you had no control. He was going to win anyway. He was going to win anyway. There was no way that America was going to let a woman, especially a woman of color, run this country. It's no way. One thing America hates the most, okay, are people who are not white and are people. I mean, well, yeah, people who are women. America hates women, and they also hate people of color, especially black people. So, I mean, if you've been living on Earth here in America or on Earth, period, because you don't even got to be in America to know that. Okay, so I already knew 100% that this person was going to be reelected, because there are so many others who are just like him in this country. And they showed up and they showed out. I don't know, to be honest, I don't, I just, what really bothered me about this whole voting situation, it was the harassment. Um, Even me, I was being harassed to vote, or to vote for whoever it is that they wanted me to vote for. Um, I even woke up this morning to a little nasty text message, but at the end of the day, Charmaine does not give a fuck. Please know that. I don't give a fuck about nobody else's thoughts, views, and opinions about me and my choices that I made in this voting process. Don't care. Because one, I'm a grown ass woman. Two, I think for myself. I make decisions based on what I fucking see. One thing about me, I'm a very, very, very observant person. I analyze shit. I use my own brain. I don't follow the masses. I don't just jump on bandwagons. I don't do and march to other people's drums. I march to the beat of my own fucking drum at all times. So this voting process was no different. But at the end of the day, I just feel like the text messages leading up to it, the phone calls, the people who that never called you not one day out of the year in their fucking lives, calling and harassing you, or trying to persuade you to vote for somebody or vote for whatever. The shit, the cards in the mail, seeing stuck on your door, stuck on your cars. It's just like, it was insane. Like, I am so happy that this shit is over. I'm not happy with the results. Let's be fucking clear. Okay? But I am so happy that this portion of the voting process is over. And you guys, even though this is one of the saddest days, because yeah, it's given 2016 again. That's what it's doing. It's given 2016 again. I remember waking up on 2016, the day after election day. Even then, like I keep saying, I already knew back then that he was going to be president then too. But it still was a very sad day the next day. Like, it just was eerily quiet outside. And today was the same thing. Today was the same thing. Like, I didn't even hear the kids go to school today. Usually I hear them in the morning, walk past the house. Kids, they loud, they talking and stuff. I didn't even hear none of that this morning. Like, it was just so, even till right now, it's so quiet and just like still. It was a beautiful, gorgeous day today in the 80s. But it just was so fucking still and quiet and just like somber. Okay. And believe it or not, I live in a red state. So I'm not surprised at all that, like I said, they did what they did and he got in his office again. They was one of the states that helped put him back in office. Not surprised at all. My vote did not matter in this case. Nobody else's vote in this state who voted against him did not matter. If you chose to vote or not, it did not matter. He still was going to win this state. He still was going to win the election. Period, point blank. I'm not on here talking about this to try to, persuade anybody to do anything differently going forward with the next elections going forward. What I will persuade you to do is think for yourself, see shit for yourself, analyze shit for yourself, observe things, pay attention to things, research things for yourselves. Do not let anybody else's opinions about or the way they choose to do things or how or who they choose to vote for or do not let any of that shit affect you. Meaning, don't go off of nobody else's thoughts, opinions, whatever the fuck, whatever. You do you. You do what you feel is best for you. You do what you feel your spirit tells you to do. And you have your own reasons for doing it. That's it. That's all. The people who voted for him, they have their own reasons for voting for him. That's it. That's all. We could think it's ignorant all day. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to stop talking to you. I'm not going to cut you off. I'm not going to send you little shady text messages. I'm not going to try to judge you or make you feel like the decision you made, all of this is your fucking fault. Like, I would never do that to somebody. We are different people. We are individuals. We have our own way of doing things. Okay? All of us don't follow the masses. All of us don't, do things just because everybody else is doing it. Like, that shit really, really bothered me this election. Like, it wasn't even this bad in 2016. And then there's like, oh no, but this one is very, very important. Every election is very, very important, especially if it's somebody like him that's trying to get in office. Every election is important. It's not just, not one election that I can remember. I've been voting since I've been 18 years old. I'm 45 now. Every election that I've ever voted and I felt was important. Did I feel the change? No. I'll be honest. I still had to go to work every day. I still had to make ends meet. I still got up, did for myself, went on about my fucking day. And I'm going to do the same thing this time. We got through the last election with this so-and-so in there. We can get through it again. Because one thing that people need to know, us people who believe in actual higher powers, okay, our help does not come from the government. Our help, even it seems that way because we're here in the physical, but our help does not come from the government. Okay, my help, at least, my strength, everything that I got so far came from the man above, or the person above, the spirit above. And that's one thing about it. Like, I don't fret, I don't stress, I don't feel defeated. I don't feel none of that. I feel the same way I felt on Monday before election day. I feel the same way. I'm still gonna get up and go to work and do my due diligence in life, and that's it. Like, and like I said, next time around, hopefully it's better options, and hopefully everybody get what they want. But at the end of the day, I'm so glad, y'all, that this shit is over. Again, I keep repeating myself. I'm not happy with the outcome at all. I'm not like the rest of us. Many of us, I should say, we are not pleased with this outcome. But this should open you guys' eyes. Those of you who have been asleep and still are asleep, if this does not open your eyes to see what really is going on and how this whole system really fucking works, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. As a felon, you could barely even fucking vote. As a felon, you barely can get a job. Because if you put on that application and you're being honest and open about it on the application that you have been convicted of a felony before, 9 times out of 10, that job don't want you. I'm talking about the good jobs, the jobs that can actually provide you a good, comfortable living. I'm not talking about little rinky-dink jobs. I mean, no shade to them at all, because at least it's a job. At least people who are felons or who have been arrested or did bid in jail or whatever, at least they can come out and work somewhere. Okay, but most of the time it's not the best of the jobs. Okay, let's be real. So, but if I got convicted of something and I've been honest on that application and it's one of them good paying jobs, you 100% believe that my black ass will not be getting that job. Period. But a rich billionaire white man who incites riots, who has 34 felonies, that's right, I'm gonna keep saying that shit, who allegedly has SA'd women, who clearly does not hide his disgust for women and people of color, handicap, same-sex relationships. He has no shame in his game, but he's back in the office. He was able to rerun for presidency. If y'all don't see it with your own eyes, through your own lenses, I don't know what to tell y'all going forward. But anyway, y'all, I just wanted to come on here and, like I said, talk a little bit about that, because I know it's heavy on a lot of people's hearts and minds today. But one thing about it, I'm going to say this, leave you guys with these encouraging words. Whoever you believe in, that's where you draw your strength from. That's where you continue to look to when things start getting bad, because they're going to. Okay, but don't fucking break. You hang in there. You continue to stay 10 toes down. You continue to go about your life like it's just another regular day. Don't let none of this ish affect you to where you down, you depressed, you can't go to work, you're not eating, you're not sleeping. You just doing things that you just, that's just not good. Okay, because that's not going to help the situation at all. So don't give into this election. Don't give into this shit at all, y'all. For real. Don't give into this. Continue to truck it through, because the only person that got your back, as you can see, is not the government. It's you. You have to have your own back. We have to have our own backs, period. Okay. Unfortunately, we live in a place where where we are programmed to be divided and remain that way since the beginning of time here. Okay, voting is one of the ways to keep us divided, as we all see. There's the red side and the blue side. Okay, so at the end of the day, if you know we as people, we as Americans really want to shake some shit up, we have to come together and work together and have our own backs as well as each other backs. We cannot rely on the government, the president, and put all of our fucking everything into these people's hands. You cannot do that. You cannot do that. Don't do that. Okay, continue to rely on your higher power, whoever or whatever you believe in. And if you don't believe in nothing, that's cool. But continue to believe in yourself, be strong for yourself, and do for yourself. Like, period. So I'm gonna just leave it at that, y'all, because I don't want to go too far to a rant with this, because y'all know I can't, honey. But y'all just stay encouraged. Stay encouraged. Be well, and I'll see you guys in my next video.